Welcome to English Talk Avenue, a place where simple words create deep understanding. Here we grow together, heal together, and learn English through meaningful stories. You deserve love from yourself before you seek it from anyone else. This idea may sound simple, but for many people, it feels very difficult. From childhood, we are often taught to care for others first. We learn to make people happy, to meet expectations, and to avoid disappointing anyone. Slowly, without realizing it, we forget ourselves. We forget our own needs. We forget our own feelings. We forget that we also deserve care, patience, and understanding. Over time, this creates an empty space inside us, a quiet pain that grows when we depend on others to feel valued. Many people believe self-love is selfish. They think loving yourself means ignoring others or becoming proud. But true self-love is not loud. It is gentle. It is quiet. It is respectful. When you love yourself, you do not hurt others. You become calmer. You become stronger inside. You stop begging for love because you already have it within you. This kind of love creates balance. It helps you give to others without losing yourself. Think about how you talk to yourself every day. Notice the words in your mind. When you make a mistake, do you insult yourself? Do you say you are useless or weak? Would you speak like that to someone you care about? Most likely no. Yet we often become our own harshest judge. This inner voice slowly breaks our confidence. It makes us feel small. Learning to love yourself begins with changing this voice. Not by lying to yourself, but by speaking with honesty and kindness. Life teaches us many lessons through pain. Sometimes people leave us. Sometimes we fail. Sometimes we trust the wrong person. These moments hurt deeply. But they do not reduce your worth. Pain is an experience, not an identity. When someone walks away, it does not mean you are unlovable. When you fail, it does not mean you are incapable. These events are part of being human. Self-love means understanding this truth instead of punishing yourself for being human. Many people search for love in other people because they feel empty inside. They believe someone else will fix them. They believe attention, compliments, or relationships will heal their pain. But when love comes only from outside, it becomes fragile. When that person changes or leaves, everything falls apart. Loving yourself first creates a strong foundation. It means your happiness is not fully controlled by someone else's actions. Self-love also means setting boundaries. This can feel uncomfortable at first. Saying no can feel scary. You may worry about losing people. But boundaries are not walls. They are doors. They show others how to treat you. When you respect your time, your energy, and your emotions, you teach others to do the same. People who truly care will understand. People who only use you may leave. And that is part of healing. Sometimes loving yourself means walking away. Away from places that drain you. Away from conversations that make you feel small. Away from habits that harm you. This does not mean you are weak. It means you are aware. Awareness is strength. Choosing peace over chaos is a form of self-love many people never learn. You do not need to become perfect to love yourself. Perfection is an illusion. No one reaches it. Waiting to love yourself after you succeed, lose weight, earn more money, or gain approval only delays healing. Self-love begins exactly where you are. With your flaws. With your fears. With your unfinished dreams. You are allowed to love yourself in progress. Forgiveness is a powerful part of self-love. Forgiving yourself for past mistakes is not easy. Regret can stay in the mind for years. But holding on to guilt does not change the past. It only hurts the present. When you forgive yourself, you are not saying the mistake was good. You are saying you choose growth over punishment. You choose learning over suffering. Your body also deserves love. Many people are disconnected from their bodies. They criticize how they look. They ignore signs of tiredness. They push themselves too hard. Self-love means listening, eating with care, resting without guilt, moving your body not to punish it, but to support it. Your body is not your enemy. It carries you through life every day. Loving yourself also means allowing emotions. You do not have to be happy all the time. Sadness does not mean failure. Fear does not mean weakness. Crying does not mean you are broken. Emotions are messages. When you allow them instead of fighting them, you understand yourself better. Self-love is not about controlling emotions. It is about accepting them. Comparison is another enemy of self-love. Social media shows perfect moments, not real lives. When you compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight, you feel behind. Everyone has struggles you cannot see. Your journey is unique. Your timing is your own. Self-love grows when you focus on your path instead of measuring yourself against others. Some days, loving yourself will feel easy. Some days, it will feel impossible. On hard days, self-love can be very small. Getting out of bed, drinking water, taking one deep breath, speaking one kind sentence to yourself. These small actions matter. Healing is not about big steps every day. It is about not giving up on yourself. When you start loving yourself, relationships change. You stop accepting less than you deserve. You stop chasing people who do not choose you. You start attracting healthier connections. Not because you changed who you are, but because you changed how you value yourself. Love given from strength feels different from love given from fear. Self-love also means being honest with yourself. Sometimes we avoid truth because it hurts. But avoiding truth creates deeper pain. Being honest does not mean being cruel. It means gently facing what needs attention. Growth begins with honesty and continues with compassion. You may have been taught to be strong for everyone else, but you also need to be strong for yourself. Strength does not mean silence. It does not mean carrying everything alone. Asking for help is not weakness. It is self-respect. Knowing your limits and honoring them is a deep form of love. Over time, loving yourself becomes natural. It becomes the way you live, the way you choose, the way you speak. You stop waiting for permission to be happy. You stop needing approval to feel worthy. You realize you were never broken. You were just disconnected from yourself. The journey back to self-love is not fast. It requires patience. Some old wounds take time to heal. Be gentle with yourself during this process. You are unlearning years of self-doubt and fear. That alone is brave. Every step you take toward yourself matters. Every time you choose rest over pressure. Every time you speak kindly instead of harshly. Every time you forgive instead of blame. These moments slowly rebuild your relationship with yourself. Loving yourself does not mean life will be perfect. Problems will still come. Pain will still exist. But you will face them with more strength and less fear. You will know that no matter what happens, you are on your own side. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to begin again. Start with kindness. Continue with patience. Grow with love. If this message helped you, please subscribe to English Talk Avenue and stay with us on this journey of learning, healing, and self-growth.